Asda everyday tissues for when you need a tissue every day.
Hello and welcome, for it is Monday, and it has been prophesied throughout the centuries. So on a Monday, whether I've prepared anything or not, I end up sat here ready to do a live. So yes, greetings, welcome to Monday night's Live-atronic. Let's call it Live-atronic, because we normally go for Quizatronic, but Quizatronic's been overdone, so it's Live-atronic today, including quizzes. So yeah, well, how have you all been? What have you all been up to? It's kind of passed me by that it's Bank Holiday Monday, because I've been working today, so I can have a different day off later in the month. Well, not this month, next month, because that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Bank holidays, they're of no consequence to me. I see your bank holidays and I tell you to swizzle on it. I work your bank holiday, then I have a different day off, because that, quite frankly, is my prerogative, and that is what I have chosen to do this time around. So that's all bleached out again, isn't it? Let me just change this. What are you doing here? Is that better? That's a bit better, isn't it? There we go. I don't know why I'm singing that still. I don't need to sing that still. Yeah, so I've been working today, which has meant that it doesn't feel like a bank holiday. And then as soon as I'd finished work, I thought, right, I'm going to be doing some mileage in old Civic. So I should do, as I've said I was supposed to be doing many moons ago, is swapping the wheels round, putting the back ones on the front and the front ones on the back, to see if that noise is a bearing or if it's a tyre that's really noisy. And I can confirm to you, having finished work and rushed to my dad's to swap the wheels round, because he's got a flat bit outside his house, whereas my driveway is at an angle, and obviously I live on a hill, so I can't jack it up on there, and the bit where Gen Z is half garden, half driveway, and there's no room in garage because Jessie's in there asleep, so I won't wake Jessie up. So yeah, I rushed over to my dad's like that, put the front tyres on the back and the back tyres on the front, and I can confirm that it's the tyres that's making the noise, not the bearing. Although what I can also confirm is that the noise is louder now that that tyre's on the front, which is also very annoying. But yes, there you go. I have not got a crappy bearing, Alex and Simon. I have got crappy tyres instead. So yeah, that's what I've done after work today, and then I came back and I sorted all my started sorting all my Hot Wheels out, and I have got too many Hot Wheels. They are more than I need. In fact, I've even got some in here that I've not even took in the other room. So look, I've got this one. It's a Rover P6 racing edition and a little truck thing to drag it about on. And then I've got this one, which is Kit from Knight Rider, because why not? And then I got this one, which is an RX3. Yeah. And then finally, I got this one, which I have no idea what it is. Is it a Skyline or something? No, it's a Toyota Corolla 11. Why it doesn't say that on it, I have no idea. But there you go. How cool are this? I've started getting a few premium ones. But yeah, so I threw all my other Hot Wheels just so I could see if I'd got any swaps or duplicates that are, or just generally ones that I weren't that fussed about, and I have. So yes, maybe. I've not seen that picture before. I wonder why I screenshotted that. Wow, I'm early. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I got sorted them out. So I've got some swaps and duplicates and things for people. So let's have a look. So let's see who's in the chat. And before we do that, we should really introduce this character.
Did someone say bollocks?
Nobody said bollocks, little mouse. Nobody said bollocks. Right then. Look at this. Judge has been a member for 12 months, and she says, boom! I think you've been a member for way longer than that. And then Judge says, this thumbnail is full of interesting bits. Unfortunately, because I've cancelled my subscription to StreamYard, I can't put the pictures on, so you'll have already seen it, but I won't have seen it. All right, me old muckers is what I said, and thank God, said Alex's assets. Me, mum, and stepdad are waiting for entertainment. Well, I hope I can deliver such valuable entertainment that your relations demand, Alex. So not only am I entertaining my own friends, I'm entertaining their family as well. I said, lol. I've had to put my glasses on to watch. Paul putting Simon on the TV. Hey! I'm on the telly. I'm on the telly. Whose bright idea was it to put me on the telly? I've not even had caffeine today. Well, says Dick Dastardly. Oh, he's just called Dastardly at the moment. He's dropped his dick somewhere. I was about to don my hat and head out to walk the streets thinking there was no stream. Hooray, there it is. And by the way, there. Well. Hello there. Ivor Howard is here. 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 Not Ivor Howard is here. Ivor Howard is here. Oh, I did it that time. Ivor Howard is... Oh, didn't do it that time. It's here. And he says, hello. Well, hello, Ivor... Oh. Hello, Ivor Howard. And I hope you've had a good week. How's your car? How's your car? Matt's here as well. Hurrah! And if nobody knows, if you're not familiar with Matt, picture Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, but instead of him riding Fairfax around to the elves and then back to that city where there were all that fighting going on, was it Isengard or something? Instead of him doing that, picture him getting into an old Rover Streetwise and driving around too fast like that. It's basically Matt is Gandalf in a Rover. That's all you need to think. Gaz on a trike is here, and he says, it's bank holiday, everyone. We'll have been busy, so there'll be no smack. Oh, there it is. Yes, exactly. So there wasn't, there nearly wasn't. Funnily, you should mention, well, it's not funnily you should mention anything, but me and old Judge, we were at the Great British Car Journey yesterday, because it was a 50s and 60s car meet. So we took Jesse out for a bit of a trip, but he wasn't very busy. I'm not sure why, to be honest. Yeah, we're very busy at all. What were I on about? Oh yeah, but there were a fella there who'd got an MGB Roadster, and he'd got a bike rack on back of it, and he'd got loads of cycling gear on and everything. He was basically all dolled up to go cycling on his bicycle, and apparently he's got 25 bicycles. He used to have a Morris Minor Traveller, or Morris 1000 Traveller, should I say. but he had to sell it to make room for his bicycles. And this guy looked like he looked like he was in his 80s at least. So all power to his legs. Probably fitter than I am, cycling around. But what a bizarre combination of cars. You'd have thought. Well, actually, he did say he advertised the MGB and the Traveller, and someone came to look at both of them, and they ended up buying the Traveller. So yeah, maybe he wanted them to buy the MG, and then he'd have been able to put his bikes in the back of the Traveller. But that wasn't to be, alas. So yes, he asked Julie to take his photo, because I assume he never gets people to be able to take his photo. So that was nice, and Julie did a good deed for the day and took an old man's picture. Hooked on Classics is here, and she says, "Hey kids!" But she doesn't say the kids bit. She just puts a picture of someone who's obviously got hand-arm vibration syndrome, his hand like that, and then well, that could only be the picture of the head of someone that died laughing, really, can't it? Like the blue and the laughing, and you only really turn blue when you've died. So that can only be the explanation there. I'm still sweating from the Edgewalk video, Matt. Yes, Matt went to Giddy Edge again and filmed it. I can't believe that place actually exists as an attraction for people, because surely someone's fell off there and died. It's a bonkers place. Simon can't raise his eyebrows. I'm going to try. Oh, that one moved a little bit, didn't it? That one there. Well, my head moves rather than my eyebrow. My eyebrow used to involuntarily raise when I was shaving. I'm gonna have to do it, Alex. I'm gonna have to train myself, aren't I? I'll never. I know for a fact that no matter how much I try and I train my eyebrows to become animated and move about my face, no matter how much I manage to achieve in what little life I've got left to train myself to move my eyebrows, they'll never be as animated as Alex's eyebrows. Alex's eyebrows are the most animated eyebrows I've ever seen in my life. They do like little dances and stuff like that. Hey! Remember that breakdancing craze, the caterpillar, where people used to flop on floor like well, it was more like a dying fish than a caterpillar, weren't it? Because they go opposite way, don't they? Oh, I don't know anymore. Yeah, they're animated. Dick says Tony can't move his eyebrows. That is very true. Although the only person we've got here today is Stoney again. Tony's downstairs. And yes, Julie noticed that Tony had got some sort of crack in his face. And I don't know what that means. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. When do you expect a coconut's face to crack? I mean, he's getting on a bit now, isn't he? Poor old Alex. Poor old Alex. Poor old Tony I'm talking about. Poor old Tony. He carries all your hopes and disappointment. Not hopes. He carries all your sad, depressing, disappointing, bad thoughts around with him, because that's what he is. He is Tony, the comforting coconut. Where did we get up to on these bloody comments? Nah, Jeebus. Oh, look. There you go. My lad's pug 208 has tyres that sound like a bear in rumble, says Gaz. I don't remember it ever being a thing on older cars. It must be a modern tyre thing. They don't seem to wear evenly either. Like the ones that were on the front that I've put on the back now, they've worn lower in the middle than they have on the outside, which you would normally say is due to overinflation. But I tell you, the economy has nothing to do with it. They're just weird tyres. And I thought, well, the Toyo Proxy TR1s, and they are good tyres. They were good on the MGF at TF, and they were good on the Fiesta I had. But maybe the particular size that the Civic has they just don't run as well. Oh, look who it is! It's Rob from Beards and Bangers, and he says, "Well, hello there." And we have got a video of that.
Well, hello. Well, hello.
Well, hello there. And hello to Rob. And Rob has been busy. He's been busy sorting out the Chiltern Rally. If you didn't go to the Chiltern Rally, number one, what the fudge? Why weren't you there? Like, literally, some of the finest people in the world were at the Chiltern Rally. Me, one of the finest people in the world were at the Chiltern Rally. And secondly, that's two, Simon, that's three. And secondly, I don't know what I'm going to say for secondly. And secondly, Matt was making sandwiches. Simon's not on, is he? I bet he's working again. If Simon joins, I want him to describe his bacon and cheese spread sandwich that Matt seems to think is the new nouvelle cuisine idea that's going to sweep the car show self-making sandwiches nation. What's happened to my car tyres in this little display? One's on the floor. Don't get distracted, Simon. Right, I'll try not to. What were you saying? Something about cheese. Cheese? Yeah, cheese. I think it was cheese. You sure it weren't cheese spread? Cheese spread, that were it. Yes, that's it. Cheese spread and bacon. Yes, Matt made Simon a bacon and cheese spread sandwich. But I'd rather not go into it right now. I can't put up with the memories. Matt's been a member for 12 months. He says 12 months of Todger. That's almost a year. That is. It is almost a year. But obviously, because you're a lot taller than other people, your years, one of your years is like 1.1 of our years, isn't it? So nearly. And then people say that, oh God. Just a Judge says, "Hey up everyone here, there and everywhere." Again, Judge, I'm going to have to get this stick out, aren't I, to reprimand you. No. You can't say hello to everybody here and everywhere because people that are other places aren't here. And that means that they might not know that this is on and they might never watch it. So if you're saying hello to people that might never watch that, then it becomes my responsibility to spread your hello around to everybody else. And that's just not cricket, is it? There's no way I can communicate your hello, which shouldn't be anything to do with me, but as soon as you say it on here, it's my responsibility. There's no way I can communicate your hello to everybody who might or might not be watching. Honestly, it's like doing a stream to children. Children, I tell you. Honestly. Simone says, I wish Hot Wheels made a Tina Mark III. Is that like some weird science type thing? What is going on with this thing? All my cars have rolled into each other and crashed. Oh, it's going to be a right insurance job, that, isn't it? What happened to all your sports cars in your showroom? Well, they all rolled into each other, so there we go. Is that like weird science where they made Kelly LeBrook? I mean, Kelly LeBrook Mark 1 were fine enough for me. It's quite a place to visit, Mr. Dastardly. I think Matt's talking about Giddy Edge. Tony might now be Senior Tony. He's not Senior Tony. He's just a coconut. It's a puppy. YouTuber does reckon... YouTubered. That sounds like you've been framed, but what happens is they just have someone with a tuba appearing and playing a tuba like that and confusing people. YouTubered has recommended me a video called 10 Taboo Kinks. Must be related to all the Todger references. It could be. It could be. Although there were only 4 people in the Kinks, weren't they? Simone's been a member for 9 months, a 9-month member. Well done. Entertaining the generations. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look, see if we've got anything else to do with generations.
Welcome to the future.
Generation Penny Whistle. The Penny Whistle for new generation.
Penny whistles they're just always going to be cool. But they don't cost a penny. Tony the Coconuts decided to barge into the conversation in the only way that Tony the Coconut could barge his way into a conversation, and that is by putting 3 little dots. He just doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything at all. He's literally the quietest coconut shy there is. Should we show you a bit of Tony's previous life if I've still got the video about it? Have I still got the video about Tony's previous life? I don't know. I can't remember what it looked like. I can't see it. Where is it? That's not that one. What is it called? Can anybody remember? I think I might have got rid of it. Well, that's no good, is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it used to be a disco diva, didn't he? Burning up the dance floors with his disco moves. And now he's just a coconut. He's just a coconut. On my telly too, says Simone. I like being on the slightly bigger screen than phone. Does that mean there's now a junior Tony? Yes, that's the problem. If you have a senior Tony, that means you've got to have a junior Tony. So there's no junior Tony, so there's no senior Tony. How's everyone's weekend been? I don't have a weekend bean. To be honest, I don't really class beans as important enough to have weekday beans and weekend beans. I mean, generally, I only have green beans at the weekend, so they possibly could be weekend beans, I suppose, but not necessarily, not exclusively at the weekend. When do you guys eat your green beans? Do you have them only at weekends, or do you sometimes have green beans during the week? It'd be an interesting question. for you to all answer there. We should get into the nitty gritty of the nation's bean habits. Do you have them purely at the weekend, or can you sometimes have green beans in the week as well? And when you do have green beans, now then, is possibly a more telling question from the answers that might come my way. I'll get rid of all the dick pics and just read the answers. Is when you have green beans, 1, are they tinned? 2, are the fresh ones in a packet that have already been chopped, so top and tailed and washed? Or 3, are they literally just as they come and you have to sort them out yourself? Tell me, dear public. Been away for a while, says Greg. Came back and you have a telly in the background like 9 o'clock news. Posh, it is, isn't it? Yes, this was my oh, hang on. I thought it were a bit unlit up. Here we go. Hang on, which one am I on? Sorry. I'm pissing about, aren't I? I thought we've got another computer monitor, you see, Greg. And I thought that space needed something in it. Now, what I have actually got is a great big telly down here that we're not using, sir. I might connect that up next time. But it'll be massive. Oh, it'll fill that whole side up. I don't know whether it's worth it or not. But yeah, in fact, I should actually do that, shouldn't I? I should put like the topics up there or something. Good thinking, Greg. Good thinking, my good man. We should do that. In fact, where's my... I should put a thinking cap on. Here we go. This is the most grown-up thinking cap anybody can possibly ever wear. There we go. Thinking cap. Where did we get to? On my phone, I'm still with my mum. I hope your mum's doing all right. Ivor Howard says my car is good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Ivor. And hopefully you'll make it to the next meet. Anybody remember Joe 90? I don't remember Joe 1 through to 89, but I do remember Joe 90. Didn't he have glasses like mine? Like that? I can't remember. Good point. There might be one eventually. No, there won't be. Is that a flight from a dart? What, that symbol? I've no idea. I don't think so. Matt vaguely remembers Joe 90. In fact, we used to have a friend. Well, I mean, you know when you say you used to have a friend, it doesn't mean you're not friends anymore, does it? It just means that you don't see that person anymore. I used to hang around with a guy. Yeah, I'll say a guy. You were a guy when I used to hang around with him. As in, not that now he's not a male. I mean, he was a guy. He wasn't a kid when I used to hang around with him. I'm going off the track here, aren't I, somewhat? We used to call him Joe 90 because he looked like Joe 90. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. And I said 90. And Matt will be like, Yorkshire people, they can't pronounce words properly. Which I just did an impression of Matt in a Yorkshire accent, which don't work. I don't know what accent Matt's got. I don't know what accent Matt's got. I can't do an impression of Matt. Oh, Judge, says Simone, do you like Jesse? Oh, look, Becky's here. Do, 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 do. Good evening, Becky, and hopefully Glyn. Evening, people, says Becky. Doesn't feel like Monday. Nearly forgot. Sorry, we're late. Well, it's all right. You have an excuse because I nearly didn't do a live today because, there you go. That reminded me of the cage thing he sat in. All right, okay. Dick Dastardly's, I think Dick might have dropped some acid and he's going through all the emojis that you can put on and linking childhood memories with them. I mean, good on him, to be honest. Good on him. Right, we're nearing half an hour, so really, I should sort my life out, shouldn't I, and find us a Kahoot to do. I'm going to ask if you've got a specific topic that you'd like a Kahoot quiz on. Pop it in the chat. Probably won't find one from that, and I'll probably just pick my own, but there you go. So let's see what we've got. What's a pertinent subject of the evening? I nearly went for electromagnetic wave concepts, but I don't think that'll be something that everybody will be into, will it? This Star Wars, that seems to be a popular thing at the moment. I know. What about this one? What are you doing, Simon? I have literally no bleeding idea. Oh my goodness. Right. Bear with me. Right then, we're going for this one. And whatever suggestions you put in the chat, we will do them next time. Right, let me see if I can remember how I'm doing this now. So I've got to move that to over there to that screen, and then I've got to go into this one here, and I've got to press this little button that says share screen, and then I've got to pick which bleeding screen it is, which it's that one there. And then, oh, look, there it is. Hey, you can see it now, can't you? Right, if I press start, it'll bring up that bloody PIN number. So you've got to put this PIN number in Kahoot, haven't you? What am I on about here? So if you go to, if anybody's new, not nude, I don't want to know if you're nude again, Matt, honestly. If anybody's new, and again, I don't want to know if you're nude, Matt. Matt's got this thing about being nude. He likes being nude, apparently. You go to kahoot.it. Which I'll show you on my phone when it eventually you get this little screen here. And then you put that PIN number in that's at top of the screen there. So 699 2560, and you press enter. Press enter, not placenta. You pick a nickname. And then you can pick an avatar. Avatar. I don't know which avatar to pick. That one. So yes, you basically do that, and then you'll have your little screen like this. So what will happen when I start the quiz? You'll get the little quizzy question come up on there, but it'll also come up on the screen here, and then there'll be a series of answers. It's normally this full, so it's multiple choice, and you just press which colour you think the right answer is. Basically, that's how it works. So yes, let's see if anybody put any recommendations on. Oh, 70s children's show for a game. Funny you should say that. Funny you should say that. It is indeed funny that you should say that. Where did we get to? Where are we? My God, what's going on here? Where's all these things gone? Where's all the comments? Oh, here we go. Judge says to Greg Anderson, "Hello there. I've been wondering about you guys, the Andersons. How have you been?" "Gutted I miss you and no Judge at Great British Car Journey yesterday," says Matt. "My own silly fault for walking up a big hill. People need to tell Matt to stop pushing himself too far." Judge replies to Simone, "I do like Jessie very much indeed. Even though she is a smelly girl, she basically she gives pardon me, she gives Judge headache. I noticed there's a 70s car day in Great British Journey in July. I'll definitely be up for attending that one, although I don't have a 70s car." Mom said she was blue when she was born. Yes, there is a name for that, isn't there? Can't remember what it is. Does it begin with M? My offspring was also a funny colour when they were born, which is very strange. "Can you take a picture of my old man? What misunderstandings that could bring?" Especially since you were wearing lycra. I mean, where can it all go wrong there, honestly? Right then, let's have a look who we've got lined up to do the quizzing for Twizzy Quiz. So we've got the Kurgan, your dentist, Justice for Tony, Placenta, nickname Disco Tony, and Frickle. Right then, I'm not even gonna wait for people. I'm just gonna click start. I've clicked start. It's happening, guys. Thomas the Tank Engine quiz. Hey! Now then, this will sort the men from the other men and ladies. What colour is Thomas? Come on, people. Come on. I wonder how many people are going to press wrong one because of colours. Well done, Frickle. Faster than me by whatever 1 point equates to in time. Question 2. I'll do a rundown after 8. Who am I? I don't know. Who are you? Oh. I have literally no idea. Moving on now to question 3. What number is on Thomas? This has got to be easy. Or is it? Is it just a trick question? Thank God for that. Suck on that. Sorry. Next question. What colour is James? He's red, isn't he? Oh, so much Thomas the Tank Engine knowledge. What colour is Percy? See, the reason why it took me a while to pick Thomas the Tank Engine quiz is because when I went on to Summerham, they'd got the modern CGI crap on them. Oh, you can't have that. Do one with your CGI unless it's really convincing, but it's not, is it? Cheap CGI. What was that? What was that other program that had really naff CGI? It could be loads of them, couldn't it? What are we doing? Question 6. Who am I? Who am I? Oh, I was going to put that one as well, and I thought that'd be too obvious. Ugh. Moving on now, swiftly, my tired, to question 7. Where do all the engines live? Transylvania. Oh man, I wish that was true. Transylvania. Moving on to question 8. Finish the song Thomas and his penchant for S&M. I think that's the real answer. Yay, Frickle's back. So, rundown, I said we'd do halfway through. So, in first place, currently, we've got Justice for Tony. Then we've got the Vicar, Nickname, the Kurgan, and Frickle. So, we are moving on to the second half of our quiz. It's question 9. Who is the head of the railway? Sir Topham Hatt. Now, I always thought he was called the Fat Controller. Let me have a look at that. Bear with me while I do some internet-based research. He was originally called the Fat Controller. Hang on, which screen am I sharing? That's all right. The Fat Controller is a fictional character originating in the Railway series books written by Reverend W. Awdry and his son. The first 2 books in the series, blah, 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 he is known as the Fat Director, and as the third book, he becomes the Fat Controller. In the introduction to the 1951 book, Henry the Green Engine, his real name is revealed to be Sir Topham Hatt. The Fat Controller also appears in the television series Thomas and Friends, adapted from the books. On television, he was usually portrayed in the form of several different static figures made of either wood or lead during Series 1 and resin from Series 2 onwards. Oh God, see, then the term Fat Controller has since been adopted in various contexts in the English language beyond the sphere of original stories, usually in reference to someone who runs a railway. Oh my God! And then it gives you a bit of a story, a bit of a family tree of the Sir Topham Hatts. Well, there we go. So that's there you go. That's a little view of Thomas the Tank Engine folklore. I can't remember what the question was. Oh, there we go. Got sidetracked again, didn't I? So question number 10, numero tenio. The 10th question. What do the engines say when they get surprised? Oh. Go on, Frickle. Who am I? I'm sure I've got this right. Yes! Yeah! Question 12. I'll do a rundown after 15. Which engine has 2 faces? What? What? But why? Why would what? Why would it? Why what? That doesn't make any sense. Why would that be a thing? And why is it called Mighty Mac if it's got two faces? I'm very confused. Moving on to question 13. What is the magical engine called? A magical engine. There's obviously quite a lot I didn't see as a child from Thomas. Maybe I only saw the same 6 episodes over and over and over again. Oh, Frickle's moving up, and Placenta's entered the top 5. We are now moving on to question 14. Who am I? Another one. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Justice for Tony's streaking ahead there. Question 15, which will be the penultimate one. So I'll do a rundown after this. Is Percy a kid or an adult? But, I mean, neither is a train. You don't have children trains and adult trains, surely. What? This makes no sense. This makes no sense. Oh, this is the final question's not even a question. Right, I'm just going to put others just to be annoying. Well, apparently Gordon is the most popular train there is. Well, that was annoying. I thought we were going to have a cliffhanger then. So, the podium. In third place, we have the Vicar. Well done, the Vicar. In second place, we have Frickle. Well done, Frickle. That means I've been knocked off at top 3. And in the top place is Justice for Tony. Well done, Justice for Tony. There you go. You're all very satisfied that that you enjoyed watching Thomas the Tank Engine so much that you all knew your Thomas the Tank Engine factoronies. The factoronies of Thomas the Tank Engine. You don't get that on any other channel. This is what... Take that off. It's not doing me any good, is it? I should have won that quiz if that were working. You don't get this from any other of our community channels. You don't get quizzes most Mondays. You don't get me giving up eating my chocolate cake to come and talk to you guys about Thomas the Tank Engine. You don't get quizzes about Thomas the Tank Engine. You don't get any. The cake's angry. You don't get any of that sort of shizzle from anywhere else. I can move my eyebrows individually. Makes one wonder what Simon looks like expressing surprise. Let me just see if no, she's not. She's not even answered you, Alex. Smelly. Because she's because she's super sensitive to smells, Udjudge finds the slight aroma of oil and petrol to be a bit of attacking of her face. Which, to be honest, I do need to do them cork gaskets. That'll get rid of some of it. But yeah, that's all she means. We've not puked in her or anything. Don't worry, Alex. Greg says to Udjudge, hello, we are all good. How about you? Just been a busy few weeks, nothing interesting, not been in prison or anything exciting. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? Come back to us, Greg, when you've had to do a stretch. Me too, up or down? What? Oh, Dick Dastardly can move his eyebrows independently. Anyone going to the Cortina Day next month? I think Simone is on about one in Wales. Damaged myself walking and talking at the same time again this week. Same knee smashed and 10-inch bruise all down my leg. Some may say I'm a liability, and some may just say you're uninsurable, Becky. Uninsurable. Cortina Day, says Dick Dastardly. Where's that taking place? South Wales, Dick, says Simone. Due to start my training for my new job on Sunday, too. So I've got to stop breaking myself. Well, yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to turn up on a stretcher, is it, covered in bandages? Is it me, or has Simon suddenly become louder? I don't know. I hope it's not you. My weekend was spent finding out both my fuel tank and my spare fuel tank are both incapable of retaining their vital fluids. Well, I mean, fuel tanks, they only have one job to do, don't they? Well, hello there is the gift that keeps on giving. It is indeed, Dick Dastardly. It is indeed. Happy Bank Holiday, says Becky, and she donates $4.99. And now for the people that aren't really used to this form of visual entertainment, or indeed this specific vein of visual entertainment, there is a YouTube, and on said YouTube you can donate through super stickers and something else. I can't remember what the other ones are called, but I digress. So what Becky has done there, she's donated £4.99 as a super sticker or a super thanks or so. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. But every time that happens, I have to do this.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
So thank you, Becky, and happy bank holiday to you. I had a limited edition Elvis Cortina. Or was it Cortina Trap? Can't quite remember now. Anyhow, the doors didn't open once you were in it. Paul's messed up. Can't get it on TV. Got you on TV. Oh, that was lucky, weren't it? Oh, I'm Young Then by Simon's Longer Year Logic. Exactly. You are less years than other things have given you there, Matt. But yes. Speaking of bacon, I got a big slab of 1 kilogram of bacon called cooking bacon. Well, what else would you do with it except cook it? Well, ask Matt. He does all sorts with bacon. Bonkers. Bring back moustaches like Tony's. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could shave this bit thinner, shorter, and have these big chops here. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Turning the coconut as I don't know what that is. I think that might be disco. I found a warped record in my collection. I mean, if you don't play it, it doesn't matter. Back when I was a lad, says Dick Dastardly. I think this will probably be in about 1704. 2 of my cousins, who were sisters to each other, each had a blue Mark II 1600 Cortinas. They seemed really big, fast, and luxurious compared to our family Mini 850. Yeah, that's one of the things, isn't it? It's like you think back to what people used to drive around in the 60s and 70s. And cars nowadays are just way more competent. But are they as much fun? I mean, no, they're not. They're not at all. He says thinking about his drive tomorrow. When is the next meet? Asks Ivor. Well, details soon to be revealed after I've had a word with Alex. A cap for skinny monarchs. The thinking cap. Gaz never fails to please us with stuff like that. I'd say Matt has got a gentle Midlands accent. A gentle Midlands accent. Okay. North Yorkshire accent, Matt sounds like to me. North Yorkshire. Wow. Mustaches. North Midlands, perhaps. Oh, and then we get to the point where I ask people for ideas. Who's going to do the washing up and make the tea? Well, it's not going to be me, is it, Smurftastic? Unless you can wait and put me up. So I'm not driving all the way down there to do that bloody washing up and make a cup of tea. So to have to drive all the way bleeding back again. Jesus. Gentle, says Matt. I'm East Midlands, often confused with Yorkshire. East Midlands. That's why he sounds like an airport. Ugh. And Barry is here, and because Barry is here, let's introduce Barry with a video of suitable Barryness.
So, someone asked me, do you believe in reincarnation, Norman? And I said, no, I don't like any sort of condensed milk. But that's not what they were on about. They were on about, do you believe that when you die, you come back as something else? And I said, no, in my luck, I'd come back as some tissue paper. Well, look where I bloody well am now. Jeebus creepers.
The wise words of Norman the toilet roll. At Lake of Ozarks and Chilling. I mean, it sounds nice. It sounds nice, that, Barry. 70s children's TV would be good unless it's mainly American. Yes, that's the problem with Kahoot. In fact, that's kind of the problem with the world. If you think about it, there's way more Americans than there are quite a lot of other countries apart from... Right, there's a lot more Americans than there are other countries of English-speaking people. So you tend to get a lot more Americanized quizzes on Kahoot than anything else. Just walking home to get hope. My mum's run out of Jaffa cakes, so I'm off to the shop. Oh, he's off to the shop. He's going to get some bleeding Jaffa cakes. Jesus. Blue waffle, Mark the Vicar says. Fancy. I was blue when I was born. It's called Smurfism. I'm blue, da da dee ba da ba da ba ba da ba. It always used to be the fat controller. He did. Before that, it was the. Hey, that was fun, says Alex. Good. Samosa, that was fun. Julie says, I suck at engines. Mum was excited and enjoyed it. Was it? What about Jimbo? He was a child plane. I mean, surely if he's a child, and so are the other planes and trains and other such objects of transportation. I think maybe thinking a little bit too much about it, Matt. I think that's the problem there. I think what we've gone past normal light interest in a subject, and you've drilled down and you're looking for something profound and meaningful in Jimbo and the Jet Set, which I don't think you'll find. Right, let's see what other quiz we can do. Oh, that's rubbish. I'm looking for a random one. Oh my god, some of these are too random. Right, we'll do this one. I don't know why I asked you to pick a subject, because I'm just giving you subjects now. I'm just giving you quizzes to do. You're not even asked to participate in the particular choosing. What are you saying, Simon? Here we go. Let's get lists loaded up like a beach. Do 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 do.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
Oh, the vicar again. Where did we get to? I've never seen it, me. I had one of the original books when I was a kid. Wish I still had it, as I expect it'd be worth a couple of quid by now. Exactly. Oh, Becky was first. So she says, yay, first. Shame we don't have knowledge in useful stuff and things. Well, what's useful to one is not useful to everybody. Simon, I just wanted to say that I'm really sad that Fernando Alonso's car blew up at Monaco. I mean, yeah. I mean, he doesn't have much luck, does he, to be honest? Although, if there's going to be a race for your car to blow up, it is Monaco. It was this weekend. If you like your Formula One this weekend, to try and spice up the Monaco Grand Prix, because last year Monaco is difficult to overtake, near impossible. And what happened last year is you have to make one. Normally they have to make one pit stop because you have to run two different compounds of tyres. There was a red flag on the first lap. Everybody changed the tyres, which meant nobody had to pit again. And everybody just went round and round for 75 laps. Nobody overtook anybody in that race. So it was boring. So this year, to try and make it more interesting, they said everybody has to do a minimum of 2 pit stops, which is fine. Except what happened then was because there's 2 in a team, you got the one behind. So, for example, which team were it? Someone that was doing it. Williams. They were furthest behind Williams, were just slowing everybody else down, so the Williams in front could get a big enough gap to pit and come out in front. And then they did the opposite way around and blah blah blah. So yes, it was a bit of a chaos, and it didn't really work very well. But yeah, poor old Fernando. Poor old Fernando. The slight aroma of oil and petrol would be a big seller in aftershave. It would. Sam's dad, always. Hey, everybody, says Sam's dad, always. Hello, Sam's dad, always. Or maybe it needs to go to be cologne, given the frequency of beers. Yes, maybe it would be. I found out that my fuel tank can't be filled up, says Mark the Vicar. Obviously, if I had more money, I'd fix that. Does that mean, like, more money as in you can fill it up with petrol? Hey from Pakistan says reality speaker. Reality speaker. Well, hello. Mum said it's worth donating just to get the song. Exactly. Right then. Oh, so we've got 8 people in. So we've got... Oh, what's going on? So we've got never knew that. Farts a lot. Crackhead Tony. Fat bugger controller, the Kurgan, Popsy, the vicar again, nickname. Right, let's go. So this is random facts. Random facts. Let's see if they are random. So question 1. After death, hair grows for a year, grows for a month, stops growing, grows for a day. Grows for a month. Oh, can you imagine that? Can you imagine if you're there and you have your hair cut every month, and you vain, you like to look epic. So you go to hairdressers like this. Oh God, I'm right due for a haircut. Not me, obviously. And you get your hair cut, and you're like, oh, thank God for that. I hate it when it gets to end of month and I might need my hair cutting. I just look a right mess. And then you walk out at hairdressers and bam, 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 like that. You get run over or shot or something. And then you get burridified. But by the time your hair stops growing, it's a month later and it's a right mess again. Oh, can you imagine that? You'd be furious. You'd be furious, you would. Moving on to question 2. The strongest muscle in the body is, keep it clean. It's the tongue, isn't it? It is. Question 3. It takes something for the average person to fall asleep. It takes me about 14 hours. By the time I'm falling asleep, my alarm goes off. Cows can what? I think we all know this. We all know this answer from being in this community. That's it. It's because there's a famous little tower, but it's not that famous, near where I had one of the Smashing Pistons meetups. The Shrines pub opposite there. There's a folly, and it was a tower, and it had got stairs in it. And famously, what happened is a cow walked up the steps, but couldn't walk back down again because it's in a field. So they had to gate it all off. So now you can't go in it at all, just because a stupid bloody cow got stuck in there. What an idiot! If you're a cow, you should know that you can't walk down steps. So why would you walk up steps? Did it think there was some sort of lift when you got to the top to bring you back down? What an absolute numpty. Question 5. Why doesn't a duck's quack echo? I think it does echo. I think it's just balls. Question 6. Let's get on. Which animal has a brain smaller than their own eye? I think I know where they're going with it. Yeah, because ostriches' eyes are quite big, aren't they? And the head, I mean, the head's like this and their eyes like that. So I see what they've done there. I'll do a rundown after question 11. Oh, my battery's running out of my phone. Which animal can clean its ears with its tongue? I thought it'd be a giraffe because they have really long tongues, don't they? So they can grip leaves and pull them off trees. Not to do with pleasing lady giraffes, I don't think. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog is missing what letters of the alphabet? Exactly, none of them. Moving on to question 9, is it? The Hawaiian alphabet has pineapple in it. I've no idea. I'm just guessing on this one. 12. Well, there we go. Question 10. Which was invented by a woman? All of them. You could tell it's going to be that answer because they wouldn't give it if it weren't that. I'll do a rundown after this one. Pearls melt in. Vinegar. Okay. Well, that's no good then, is it? Don't clean your pearls with vinegar. So, halfway through, we have the Kurgan, followed by Popsy, followed by Nickname, followed by Never Knew That, followed by Crackhead Tony. So, let's crack on to question 12. I'll do another rundown after 21. Why would a bird die in a spaceship without? Why would a bird die in? Why would a bird die on a spaceship without gravity? I mean, that kind of makes sense, but weird. Question 13, Simon, 13. Oh, multi-select, so you can select more than one. Which animal cannot walk backwards? Oh, an elephant can walk backwards. I didn't think they could. Moving on to question 14. What kills more people annually, not anally, annually? Donkeys or aeroplanes? Donkeys. Donkeys. Maybe it's the donkeys that are flying the aeroplanes there. We now screech along to question 15. Drop a pin on Mr. What? What's that mean? What? Who's Mr. Bin? I don't understand what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. What? What are we doing? I don't get this. What's everybody up to? What's that mean? What's that mean? What lives longer without water? Oh, a rat lives longer without water. This is weird. This quiz has just gone weird now. What's Mr. Bin? It doesn't make any sense. Oh dear. Question 17. Besides DNA and fingerprints, what else is unique for each person? getting weird, this quiz. Question 18. Months at the beginning on a so-and-so will always have a Friday the 13th. Yay! Boom! Question 19. The mark over the letter I is called R. A tittle! Hey! How titillating. Question 20. In the 1830s, ketchup was sold as... This has been on a quiz last week. A medicine. Weird. Question 21, and I'll do a rundown after this one. What do butterflies use to taste? Their arses. The feet. How bizarre. Right then. So, we've got currently... Oh, I might have won. Yeah. First and second can't change. Second and third can change. And then third and fourth can change. And fourth and fifth can change. I think I've won. We shall see after this. Oh, it's double points. Oh, it's not all to play for. When was this picture taken? Arrange in order to see the year. What? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. What are we doing? I think I've done it, but I'm not sure. It is a bit random, this one, isn't it? Bit random. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Yay! So then, let's have a look at the podiums. In third place, we have Crackhead Tony. Well done, Crackhead Tony. Second place, we have the Kurgan. So in first place, we have me. Ha ha! I win in your face. I mean, oh, what a lovely quiz that was. I don't win very often. I've got to be able to gloat sometimes. Oh, crikey. Oh, feels like I've been sat here for about 4 minutes. So let's get back to the old Commentioses. I'll show you where we got up to. Oh, Reality Speaker said, "What are you talking about?" And Alex told them bacon at the moment. Don't make any rash decisions. Hey. Not doing tonight as I'm on holiday. Oh, very nice, Stephen Cook. I hope you're having a lovely time. Mom said, "Who is Matt?" I said, "Tall bloke, looks like Gandalf, cooks bacon." Can you make an impression of Mac's accent and then a Liverpudlian accent, please? I'm terrible at recognising them. I can't do an impression of Mac's accent. I've just said that. Simon, I've got a plain accent. It's East Midlands. Can't roll your eyes at that one. Hey, well done. Liverpool consists mostly of saying, calm down, calm down. Bacon. What about the black pudding? I used to eat black pudding, but you can get vegan black pudding. I know that makes zero sense in the whole scheme of things, vegan black pudding. But it's actually quite nice. Yes, black pudding should be available at the next show. I agree. I would fill Buddy with petrol, but no spark. Well, there's no good filling him with petrol then. Do beards grow for a month after you're dead? Maybe they do. Yeah. Untrue, says Mark the Vicar. Stops at death, but skin retracts appearing like growth. Hello? Maybe what we need to do, Mark the Vicar, is dig up a couple of corpses and find out. Mother and daughter. Sorry I missed the quiz. I did a brave thing and booked a dentist appointment. Now I'm scared. I'd have been good at this quiz, says a judge. Gone off this game. Dead last. After all these quizzes, I've just noticed the avatar's expression changes depending on if the answer is correct or wrong. Yes, Dick Dastardly. Well, actually, I think it... Does it change on whether you're right or wrong? Does it change on whether you move up or down in the leaderboard? We'll have to pay attention next time. If I ever a quiz could be described... oh, if ever... Okay. So humble in victory, I know. I reckon there was some dubious answers in there. I think there was some dubious questions in there, to be honest, guys. I think that's the way. Me and Mom love the veggie black pudding. Oh, there you go. It is good stuff. Yeah. Although, because you can get black pudding, you can also get white pudding, can't you? I'm not entirely certain what the... In fact, let's have a look what the difference is. What is the difference between black and white pudding? The main difference between black and white pudding is the presence of blood. Black pudding contains blood, typically pig's blood, while white pudding does not. This difference in ingredients leads to distinct colours, textures and flavours between the two. Okay. Well, there we go. That's the difference. Oh, look! It's better to burn out than fade away. There can be only one, says Greg Anderson, which is obviously quotes from The Highlander, which is one of the greatest films of the 80s. Not only because it's a fantastic film, it's got some good actors in it, and it's got a very, very, very good soundtrack by Queen, which is where a kind of magic comes from and stuff. But regardless of that, because of the Andersons now making a donation, we have to play.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
You are indeed amazing. How goes Ginger after death, at least? Oh, that's what I've found in my corpse rubbing days. Or may just be my previous cemetery-based experience. Yes, I have to talk about that. There you go, says Alex. And then Smurftastic laughs. A French Scotsman and a Scots Spaniard. Exactly, Gaz. Is the weirdest way of typecasting. But I suppose, yeah, they've been alive forever, haven't they? Must have cost a fortune to hire that Indian singer. Paul hates the "There's No Chicken Here" song. Really? Oh, I don't know whether I've got it on here, because I think it's one of them. I think it's one of them that were too long to actually be uploaded. No, we ain't got it. We've got this though.
You gotta smash that like button.
In the face!
Like a boss! Smash that like button. Button.
In the face!
Like a boss!
Oh, it always makes me laugh. That right? Hang on. If we want to find the chicken one, I can't remember where it is. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. I might have found it, but I need to find where it is so I can share it on this. Oh, crikey. Right.
Hey, there's no chicken here today. Got no chicken. Hey, there's no chicken here today. Got no chicken. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Hey, there's no chicken here. You want chicken? Got no chicken.
Chicken here, boy.
Hey, there's no chicken here.
You want chicken?
Got no chicken.
Chicken no go today. There's no
Ain't no chicken here, boy.
You want chicken?
Ain't no chicken here, boy.
You want chicken? You want chicken nugget? Chicken nugget.
Hey, there's no chicken here today. Got no chicken. Hey, there's no chicken here today. Got no chicken.
Want chicken nugget?
You will not find any chicken on these premises. Thank you very much. Now, good day,
You want
sir.
chicken?
Hey, there's no chicken here today. Got no chicken. Hey, there's no chicken here today.
Want chicken nugget?
You will not find any chicken on these premises. Thank you very much. Now, good day, sir.
There you go. The chicken song. I still don't know where it is in my computer. So there we go. We'll have to do that next time. Where did we get to? Like a bus. Like a bus. Alex, you did smash it like a bus. I'll do the washing up, says Smurftastic, and make the tea. There you go. That's how we need to do that next time. Ain't No Chicken has to be the best video you have made. Well, thank you. I mean, I would hope that some of the some of the 3 years worth of YouTube videos would class as that. In the Bradford area, burial was often of the vault type. After many years, these would semi-collapse. Corpses, skeletons, were revealed as coffins fitted away. If hair was left, it was always ginger. It's quite macabre, but I like it. Mark the Vicar says a yellow penis singing. I think the drugs have kicked in. Mum said it was hilarious. It is hilarious, and I'm glad your mum liked it, Alex. I'm glad you liked it, Alex's mum. Is there any chicken? We need to know the truth. Oh dear. Honestly, that could go viral. Sounds disturbing. Oh, adverts, you mean? Oh, well, there you go then. Well, there we go. I think that is a suitable time to end, because not only have I got cake to eat, but I also have got no tea. So it's always a good idea to finish at that kind of thing. Where's Raimi? I assume Raimi's working. Where's Pingu? I have no idea. And Simon Easton, I assume Simon Easton's working. And Dave, well, Dave's not been around for a while, has he? And Dick says, "Where's Tommy?" And Alex says, "Raimi's working." There you go. There you go. Right then, have a good night. Don't forget to what day is it? It's Monday, isn't it? It still feels like a Saturday or something. It feels completely out of. I'm out of depth. I'm out of my depth. So yeah, don't forget, have fun. Please have a nice week, and I shall see you next week. Yeah, probably. And what video haven't we had for ages that we can put on? Oh, I saw it earlier. I saw my favourite one, and I can't remember where I've seen it. Here we go. I'll finish with this one for you. So yeah, take care. Bye.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet. It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
It's not crumpet.
This has been a broadcast on behalf of the This Is Not a Crumpet organisation of Great Britain. Remember, if it's not a crumpet, it's a pikelet. And if it's not a pikelet, it's probably a crumpet.
It's not crumpet.